Dear students, today I will introduce you to the complex numbers. We will see what is complex number and also we will learn about some basic formulas. Okay. First, let us see the definition of complex number. A complex number is defined as an ordered pair of real numbers x and y and is denoted by x y. In ordered pair we can write as x and y. Okay, it is also written as z equal to x y ordered pair is equal to x plus I y, where this x is real part and this y is imaginary part. The coefficient of y is called the imaginary part and the term which doesn't contain I is the real part. Real part is denoted by REZ or simply RZ, and imaginary part can be denoted as IMZ or simply IZ. This is the basic definition of complex number. Okay, next see, z equal to IZ, z equal to x plus IY is the Cartesian form of complex number. Since we are writing in x and y in terms of x and y, so it is called the Cartesian form. Now z equal to r into cos theta plus I sin theta, then this is the polar form of complex number. And last one, the exponential form of complex number is z equal to r e raised to I theta. In these two equations, r is called the modulus and theta is called the argument or amplitude. We will see its formulas. See, geometrical approach. When I am saying z equal to x plus IY, what does it mean? X means real, and when I am saying x is real number, so real number, that means it denotes x axis. Okay, it is also called real axis. And when I am saying y is imaginary number, then this y axis is also known as imaginary axis, and the term or the point xy, if I name it as p of xy, that means this x is from real axis and this y is from imaginary axis. Okay, now next topic, we will see here how to find the modulus and argument of complex number. Modulus and argument of complex number. If I take z equal to x plus IY is any complex number and x equal to r cos theta and I am taking y is equal to r sin theta, then r equal to, or we can say modulus equal to under root of x square plus y square. Okay, this is the formula which we need to remember. Now let us move towards the amplitude or argument of complex number. We denote amplitude and argument by theta. We can also say as angle between the x and y coordinates. Okay, formula is theta equal to tan inverse y by x. Now depending upon the different values of x and y, we have different formulas of theta which will be easy for us to calculate the proper values, which will give us the proper values. Okay, so as we know that in a unit circle there are 4 quadrants. Okay, in first quadrant, when x and y both are positive, then argument of z or theta will be equal to simply tan inverse y by x. When I move towards the second quadrant, that is when x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0, then argument or theta will be pi minus tan inverse y by x. For the third quadrant, when x is less than 0 and y is less than 0, argument of z or theta will be tan inverse y by x minus pi. And last one, that is fourth quadrant, when x is positive and y is negative, then theta will be equal to minus tan inverse mod of y by x. These are the four formulas which we always need to remember for complex analysis. Okay, now next, let us see some questions. Express the following numbers in the polar form. We have been given z equal to root 3 plus I. We have to convert this Cartesian form to the polar form. Okay. Now z equal to root 3 plus I we are given. So x will be equal to root 3 and coefficient of I is 1. So y equal to 1. First we find r. R is under root of x square plus y square. So that will be under root of root 3 square plus 1 square, which is equal to root 4 equal to 2. Now for theta or argument, x is greater than 0 and y is also greater than 0. So the terms lie in first quadrant, our values are in first quadrant. So theta equal to tan inverse y by x. We will substitute the values of y and x. We get tan inverse 1 by root 3, which is equal to pi by 6. Now the formula for polar form is z equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. So we have obtained the value of r as 2. So r equal to 2 I am substituting here, and we will put the value of theta, which is pi by 6. Cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. So this is the polar form of given complex number. Okay, now let us see one more example. Z equal to minus root 3 minus I. Okay, now x will be minus root 3, coefficient of I is minus 1, so y is minus 1. Both are less than 0. So we will use the formula for third quadrant, formula for third quadrant to find theta. Okay, now r equal to under root of x square plus y square, which that will be equal to minus root 3 square plus minus 1 square, which is again root 4, and that is equal to 2. Now for third quadrant, formula for theta is minus pi plus tan inverse y by x. We are taking here mod. Okay, so we have no need to put minus sign while we are putting the values of x and y. So minus pi plus tan inverse 1 upon root 3. Now again we know that tan inverse 1 upon root 3 is pi by 6. On simplifying and taking LCM, we get theta as minus 5 pi by 6. Now again we know that the formula for polar form is z equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. Therefore z will be equal to r, we will replace here r equal to 2 cos minus 5 pi by 6 plus I sin minus 5 pi by 6. This is the value we have substituted here. So this is our final polar form of the given complex number. Okay, now let us solve one more example. Find the real and imaginary parts of -1 minus I raised to 7 plus -1 plus I raised to 7. We have to find this both values first, and then we will add both these values and we will find the real and imaginary parts. Okay. Now first let us consider for the term -1 minus I raised to 7. See, here x is -1, y is also -1, both are less than 0. That is, we will consider here for third quadrant. Let us find r. R is under root of x square plus y square. On substituting the values of x and y, we'll get r equal to root 2. And for theta, we will use the formula for third quadrant, minus pi plus tan inverse y by x. Both are 1 1, so tan inverse 1 by 1 will be pi by 4. Okay. Taking the LCM, we get minus 3 pi by 4. Now see, we have just found r and theta. Now the polar form we will use here. Now the polar form of -1 minus I raised to 7, we can write it as r raised to 7 cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 7. I will put the values of r and theta. R equal to root 2, theta equal to minus 3 pi by 4. Okay. Now according to De Moivre's formula, we can put this 7 beside this angle. Okay. This is the De Moivre's formula. Now root 2 raised to 7 will be 8 root 2. I will multiply this 7 here, both sides of sine and cos with the angle. Okay. So I will get here 21 pi by 4 cos 21 pi by 4 plus I sin 21 pi by 4. Okay. Now similarly, we'll find the value for -1 plus I raised to 7. Here x is -1 and y is +1. X is less than 0, y is greater than 0. This will be in second quadrant, and formula for theta will be pi minus tan inverse y by x. So on substituting the values of y and x, we get the value of theta as 3 pi by 4, and r equal to under root of x square plus y square, which is equal to root 2. Now again I will see the polar form. -1 plus I raised to 7 equal to r raised to 7 cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 7. According to De Moivre's formula, we can put this 7 here, both sides. Okay. Now root 2 raised to 7 will be 8 root 2, and this will become cos 21 pi by 4 plus I sin 21 pi by 4. Now we will add both the values. I am adding here both the values. When I will add this, 8 root 2 is common, so I am taking common 8 root 2, I am taking out it common. Now the first term was cos 21 pi by 4 minus I sin 21 pi by 4. The other term will be cos 21 pi by 4 plus I sin 21 pi by 4. Now see, we can see this both terms will get cancelled. Okay. So I will get cos 21 pi by 4 plus cos 21 pi by 4, that is 2 times of cos 21 pi by 4. Now this will become 16 root 2 cos 21 pi by 4. Now cos 21 pi by 4 can be written as minus cos pi by 4, and cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So root 2 will get cancelled, which will be equal to only minus 16. Now minus 16 can be written as minus 16 plus 0i. So here the real part is minus 16 and imaginary part is 0. Real part is minus 16 and imaginary part will be 0. So this was the basic introduction of complex numbers. I hope you have cleared some basic formula, you are clear with it. Thank you.